This is my reflection video for the copyright module that we did. The first question talks about what areas surprise us most about breaking copyright laws and not meeting the fair use criteria. I spent most of my time going through the permission forms. Specifically, I went through the music and play permission form since I am going to be a band teacher. I was surprised at how, not surprised, but just taken aback by how many steps there are in order to get permission to use pieces and plays and things. Because not only do you have to get permission for the whole thing, but then sometimes just specific songs or just specific sections, and it's a lot of paperwork in order to perform certain things. So that was interesting to me. One thing that was really surprising, well, not really surprising, but just another thing that I wasn't aware of, is that the textbook issues. I didn't really know that educational documents have no limits on uses since they're accessible for students. I guess when we were taking the quiz, I really didn't know. I really didn't understand the how education documents are always available for students and made for that. But it makes sense. I was also unaware of the steps of expressing co-copyright. There are multiple authors, and how if you don't express that, there's a whole nother process. I didn't realize, I guess, how extensive copyright was on some things. The second question is, what examples have I experienced with educators having broke copyright laws? Um, I know that it is breaking copyright to take sheet music, make photocopies of it, and distribute it. In my college ones, they bring those back and they destroy them. So we distribute them to have enough for all the band members, but then we get rid of them. Therefore, nobody else is going to be using them, distributing them, or anything else. In high school, I actually still have every piece that I've ever had copied from like sixth grade through high school up until I went to college. So I don't know. I don't feel like it's a huge deal um, for that specifically in the high school and middle school stage. No middle schooler is going to distribute this to their friends. But I understand, like, in the college stage, wanting to destroy it so it isn't distributed and it isn't creating more of a problem. On my score on the fair use quiz, I did have about a 70%. I expected to do better, but like I said, a lot of the educational ones, I think that when I was reading through, I wasn't really understanding as much as I thought I was. The second question is an educational one. It's the one that's really surprised me when the district can be held responsible for some of the copyright infractions of teachers. I was not aware of that, and so I think that if I were to read more on copyright, definitely reading more about the educational side of it, which is ironic since this is geared for me towards education.